Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the Creepy Uncle Paul Show. I'm Creepy Uncle Paul, and if you're watching this telecast, it means the cops haven't raided my house yet. Yeah, I'm just kidding. But seriously, tonight I'm joined as always by my protege, my entrusted sidekick, my partner in crime, my Mr. Hyde, my Clark Kent, my loyal compadre, Joel. Take a bow.
Paul, we know this, that I'm really not your friend, and I'm only here to watch over you for any foul play.
Really?
Really.
Well,
you know that I have a document in my hand which reads out, Dear Mr. Creepy Uncle Paul, by order of the Supreme Court of Australia, we hereby sentence you to 700 hours of community service on the Creepy Uncle Paul Show, as well as an observing liaison accompanying you at all times for several years on the grounds of excessive nude misconduct in public.
well, shut up. I'm not paying you to talk.
Paul, you don't even pay me at all. Do you remember the last time we went out for a drink? First of all, you didn't pay for it. Second of all, I woke up on a bus on the way to Yarrawonga.
Well, you found your way back, so get over it, mate. Buses, they, always come back to where they started. Bless them. Anyway, enough of this silly business. Let's get on with tonight's show. I've got an exclusive interview with Axel and the Fandangos coming up before their anticipated show at Rod Laver Arena. Shaun Tenni is here to perform a song off his new album. I answer some of my hate mail, and we've got Poetry Corner with me, Uncle Paul. Well, I'm not one for planning surprises. Lord knows I've learnt my lesson since that incident in the car park the other week. However, I thought it would be good, surprise, to interview Joel for a change.
Paul, really, I'm not very comfortable with this.
Well, look, I've got this segment called Getting to Know Joel, so it'll be very professional.
Strictly professional? Strictly professional.
Okay, let's get on with the questions. I've got them written down here.
Go for it.
I understand your name is Joel. What can you tell us about that? How did it come to be?
Joel is actually a Greek word, and it comes from the Greek mythology, meaning man with brown eyes. So it was only, appropriate since I have brown eyes.
Well, I thought your brown eyes were contact lenses, but whatever. What do you like to do in your spare time? How does the real Joel like to kick back and kiss the sky?
The real Joel has a very big garden, and I like to, trim the hedges once in a while.
Yes, and by trim the hedges?
I mean the actual hedges, the hedges you find in any...
Nothing?
No.
Oh.
No, Paul.
Okay. If you were a board game, what board game would you be and why? I'd be Operation because I'd love to be touched.
Of course you would, Paul. Well, personally, I think Monopoly. Monopoly seems like
and
the one.
Why Monopoly?
Monopoly because I like to go round and round, and people know
block?
that. The
block?
The block. I keep going around the block.
Okay.
Never-ending game.
Now, I've been to your house a couple of times, and it's locked very securely.
Sure is.
Yeah, is there any way I can get around that?
No, you can't.
Okay.
You really
Well,
can't
look,
get in.
I've got a good friend, Mr. Brick. I reckon he'll find his way in.
Mr. Brick. No, we'll see.
What's it like working on the set of a live TV show like this one? Is it everything you imagined it to be?
Oh, it's even better. It's good to broadcast it with the knowledge that no one's watching this.
Well,
at
I'm
all.
sure someone's
I'm
watching
sure
it.
our viewers have probably turned off by now.
Well, that's yet to be decided. When did you realise how awesome I was? Because I am very awesome.
Paul, you're a wanker. You're not awesome.
Right.
Continue. Push on.
One final question. What do you have to say to the people out there who watch this show?
Whoever watches this show is just as creepy as Paul, and turn it off now.
Well, that was certainly interesting, Joel. I hope we've developed a great rapport in this last few minutes. I can see our friendship blossoming as always. With that, we're going to take a break and look at some film trailers for upcoming blockbuster films. Stick around, there's plenty more Creepy Uncle Paul coming right up after this. Wow, I can't wait to see those films. Michael Bay, eat your heart out, or ass, whatever. Joel, what do you know about hate mail?
All I know about hate mail is that it's all directed at you, Paul. I'm sure you know so much about
shut
hate
up.
mail. All right. Fine.
Look, I've got some hate mail here to read. In my hate mail bag. Can I get some hate mail bag music upstairs, please?
That sounds like it's mail time. Here's the mail.
It never fails.
It makes me want to wag my tail. When it comes,
I want to wail.
Okay, so now we've got the music. It's been a growing concern of mine. Sorry, this is my first hate mail. It's been a growing concern of mine of the actions you have taken outside of filming your program. Whilst the title Creepy Uncle Paul is very fitting and you play it well, I believe you take it too far. Well, I don't think I do, you bitch. I accepted it when you were sending me envelopes of your dead skin and fingernails. I'd be flattered. I was even able to handle the photo you mailed me of your face photoshopped onto my head. Again, an improvement. But seriously, the videotape you sent me last week crossed the line and I found it very disturbing. It shows 7 hours of footage with you climbing through my bedroom window and staring at me while I'm asleep. The worst part of that was you didn't get to see me in good light. Get over it. The next one is titled To Wanker, apparently me. I'm sick of your shit, you cocky little bastard. Well, you know, you're a dickhead. Last week, you took a crack at Broadmeadows, given. Broady is my home, and I love it for life. Good on you. Me and some mates are planning on coming down all the way from Broady on our scooters and hanging out front of your studio. When you're done with tonight's episode, be careful, we're going to be waiting for you and going to wipe that smug little smile off your face. P.S. We have your rowboat. From Da Broady Boys. See you later. Firstly, go to a real suburb. Secondly, fuck off. Another one. This is from Carol. My two boys have become allured to the satanic themes in your show. Whatever. Last week, you discussed the topics of alcohol, cocaine abuse in a positive light. There's nothing wrong with that. Mentioning that you're an addict yourself. Not only did you talk of this, but you went through an in-depth analysis of how to best beat hookers when they bite you. Seriously, you need to know that. Hookers bite really bad. It's a lot like rabid dogs. Ever since this, I have banned my children from television, but they cannot stop talking about it. As a result, me and the rest of my church society have gone down to your house and vandalised what we could with bricks, stones and spray paint. May God have mercy on your soul, because we certainly don't. Look, Carol, I don't need God, I've got alcohol. Sorry, next page. Now, this one's not actually hate mail. This one was sent to me by a great guy named Pete. Congratulations on your work with the show. Your charming charisma and dashing good looks, yes, with your topped with your undeniable wit, makes you a splendid character to appear on the television screen. I also hear that you're really fantastic at rowing. Imagine that, a TV host who can row. Anyway, good luck with the Creepy Uncle Paul show, and I hope it does really well. Yours sincerely, Pete. Good. Thanks, Pete. I'm going to send you a Creepy Uncle Paul pack. It has some heroin and cocaine. Enjoy. I've got this is my last hate mail. I've got a few problems with the way you're running your program. You stare into the camera like you're in love with yourself. You're constantly getting in the way of Joel, and I believe the rumours of you that you sit by yourself at night rewatching creepy Uncle Paul episodes and laughing at your own jokes over and over to be true. Well, look, I'm a funny guy. Also, I've seen you write flattering letters to yourself and disguising them as if someone else wrote them, then put them amongst the hate mail with the alias Pete. Well, Joel, apparently you wrote this
it
one.
was me, but I think it just stemmed from an overall hatred of you. I really hate you, Paul.
That's it's harsh, man. Looks like a lot of people hate me, but that's why it's called Paul's hate mail bag. I couldn't call it Paul's love mail bag. I only opened that after hours.
Paul, that's what your mum said last night.
Well, that's what your grandmother, your sister, and your aunties all said last night at the same time. Anyway, on a lighter note, I recently sat down and scored an interview with Axel and the Fandangos before their rock show at Rod Laver Arena. Remember, you saw it here first, exclusively on the Creepy Uncle Paul show. Let's check it out. I am a rower, I am a plumber, a bus driver, a teacher, and sometimes a mother. Rowing on the lake with my boat, cleaning some pipes with my wrench, driving kids to school and teaching them, dressed like Judi Dench. They call me the champion of the canoe, the master of the sink and the loo. The kids, they call me Runaway. It's that creepy guy who pretends he's a teacher and stuff. Those kids, they all stink. Alas, I am forever alone, like a dog without a bone. And just like a bone without an R, nobody likes creepy Paul the bus driver. So now I leave you all with this message, a word of meaning and truth. Break into their house and light up a tapar, because that restraining order she sent you is just a silly piece of paper. Shaun Tenni will be in to play the title track from the album Nag Champa, which is in stores everywhere next week. So go out and buy it, but don't make illegal copies of it. Leave that to me. Take it away, Shaun.
Smoke rise up and keep me going into the night and early morning. Keep me up and keep me riding. Be sure to drift me off to sleep before you go.
No one laugh because you make me laugh. Well, wasn't that a great performance by a very gifted man? I wonder what he's doing later. Maybe we can have some chicken and wine together. Well, my dear friends, sadly, I have to be the one to inform you this will be the last ever episode of Creepy Uncle Paul. It turns out the real culprit of all those crimes I was accused of was another Creepy Uncle Paul from Melton. It just goes to show that every family really does have a creepy uncle named Paul. I bet you're excited about going to Melton, Joel. I hear they're sending you there to have a look after to look after this guy.
Well, how about just as excited as you were just before today's show when you streaked in the green room?
Well,
don't remember that?
No, don't just pretend like you didn't like it.
Yeah.
Enjoying getting stabbed in Hicksville.
Go to hell, Paul.
Harsh. Well, anyway, since the big news has developed in my life, I didn't have time to write my thank you notes. Does anyone mind if I take the time to write them now? Could I have some thank you note music, please? Thank you, Budget Direct Car Insurance, for not only being the most annoying ad on TV, but for truly confusing me to how the French woman that met that old man. Are they friends, lovers? And let's say they've never met until then. Why are they discussing insurance? But more importantly, why is she showering at his house? Thank you, Lars von Trier, for sympathising with Hitler. Because nothing says sympathy like Hitler. Thank you, Tyler Hamilton, for telling everyone that Lance Armstrong was taking performance-enhancing drugs. But if I've learned anything from Brady Bunch, it's no one likes a tattletale. Mr. and Mrs. Brady won't be happy with you, Tyler. Thank you, Arnold Schwarzenegger, for making my father look like a hero. Maybe I'll visit him in jail this week. Joel, do you have anyone you'd like to thank?
As a matter of fact, I do, Paul. Well, for the past few months, countless months actually, we've been on this show in and out. It's been a roller coaster ride, and we've had some memories that we should probably forget, just like the time where you replaced my Tic Tacs with roofies and I ended up in your basement. Or the time you convinced me I was a vampire and blind at the same time. Just go to hell, Paul.
It's a very recurring theme with you. A very hostile person. You really are a real kidder, though. Why no one has tried to give you the old reach around is beyond me.
Paul, you gave me the old reach around. The Christmas party last year from the show?
Yeah, that was a great night. Everyone told me they had fun.
Paul, I was the only one invited.
Well. That's about all we have time for on the Creepy Uncle Paul show. Where we go from here is really up to the networks at this point. Hopefully we get picked up by someone in the near future, and hopefully this whole thing in the news about me can blow over.
Yeah, right, Paul.
Before we go, I've put a little montage looking back at the good times we've had together. Even though you've locked your doors to your house, I've still managed to get into your homes every night through the airways. Even though this is the last show is over, I can now truly say that my heart will go on and on and on. This is Creepy Uncle Paul saying, I know your address, Melbourne. Good night.
Every night in my dreams, I see you, I feel you. That is how I know you. spaces between us. You have come to show you